What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Frankiehardworkshow with another thought-provoking video, and this video is about 6ix9ine, and I want to just speak on it because I'm noticing a little trend that's going on with this 6ix9ine case. So I have been sitting back, watching a little Instagram, reading a couple articles, listening to the radio, hearing other YouTubers commentary on this. On this 6ix9ine situation, and I'm noticing a trend. Not all YouTubers, but a lot of them. But I noticed a trend, and I'm sitting back and I'm watching people defend him. Saying if that was them, they would have did the same thing. I'm hearing people saying that he should have been left them and been went to the police. I'm also hearing people saying that he's a kid. This kid. And I'm starting to notice something. When I sit back, I try to look at things from a different perspective. And I know people gonna be like, Frankie, you're bugging. How you gonna bring this? How you gonna compare this to what I'm about to say? How you gonna bring this up as it's being a reason for the treatment that 6ix9ine is getting, opposed to anybody else? But I want to sit back and I want to talk about this because I want to know how y'all feel about this, because I'm gonna say this. What if 6ix9ine was black? Do you think that he'd be getting this treatment that he's getting right now? Do you think that he'd be getting the benefit of doubt that he's getting right now? Do you think that people would be calling him kid, even though he have a kid himself? Do you think people would sit there and justify it and sit there and say that they would have done what 6ix9ine done if he was black? Now, the reason why I'm bringing up this point, because you really got people out here justifying what he's done. Now, granted, because this is everybody point right here. This is everybody point that they use to say, I would have did the same thing. And the main point that everybody uses, that tape where you hear, allegedly, I'm going to say allegedly, when you hear Jim Jones and Mel Matrix talking about 6ix9ine. Now, right? But if people listen to that tape, before it got to that point, 6ix9ine knew what he was doing. That tape is pretty recent, if you think about it. Not within the last couple of months, but recent, like right before the situation happened. And I'm not saying anybody should do any bodily harm to anybody. Not at all. But I am going to say this. Because we sitting here and we trying to make it seem like 6ix9ine didn't have a choice. When that's not the case at all. He's a grown man. He's 23, 24 years old. He know better. He been in situations before. He have a kid of himself. He knows better. Because everybody sitting here keep calling him a kid. And oh my God, I would have left too if they was trying to kill me. He knew before it even got to that point who he was dealing with. If you want to keep it technical, he sold his soul. But everybody want to look different and try to say, well, they was taking his money. They was extorting him. They was having sex with his girl. They was doing all this. He sold his soul first. He wanted the money. He could have easily been like, you know what? Because remember, didn't they say he had a career before this? Didn't they say they had a career before this? So, let me guess. He gets to jump in. He gets to be a rock and roll artist / rapper artist before he became 6ix9ine, right? And see that wasn't benefiting him. And then when he seen that, you know what, I'm going to go to this rap side. I'm going to start all this trouble. Talk slick, go do this and provoke people and start beef with black men beefing amongst each other over him. And then when all this stuff come out, he could just jump out and be the innocent kid, knowing that he started a lot of these beefs that's going on. That's why I want to know, if 6ix9ine was black, would the people out here be giving him the same treatment? And the funny thing about it is, you got black people doing this too as well. Like, and it bugs me out because I know some people going to be like, well, Everybody got an opinion. This and that, this and that. I hear that, but let's be honest. If 6ix9ine was a black man, he would not be getting the benefit of doubts as he getting right now. People would not be sitting here calling him a kid. Think about it. We had a similar situation like this, but one actually stood up and put 10 toes down and accepted his responsibility in the part he played. And that kid is called Bobby Shmurda. You understand? Now people look at him, and it was pretty much the same situation. But the difference is he wasn't wilding. He wasn't running around starting beefs with different people on TV and calling people out their names on Instagrams and doing all that. He wasn't doing all that. Why are we not looking at that situation? They came and got him because of the past things he was doing. And they knew that he had bread now. He was making money, and they wanted to stop that. And he's from Brooklyn, mind you. So why didn't he get that benefit of the doubt? Why nobody gave him the benefit of the doubt? Why nobody call him a kid or none of this? You may have a few people saying all this and that, but the way 6ix9ine is getting this barrage of love all of a sudden from people saying they feel so sorry for him, why wasn't this the same energy that people had for Bobby Shmurda? Like, I'm confused. I was listening to Hot 97, was it last night? And they really had a whole segment, like a long whole segment, pretty much like about an hour and a half, talking about 6ix9ine. I mean, you had the radio host, I forgot who it was, but that really wasn't feeling it. I think she watched my other video that I just put up. Is 6ix9ine a plant, an industry plant? I really think she watched that because some of the things she was saying, it seemed like some of the questions was coming from what I put out on the video. And to me, I just feel like to me, I feel like the way people sit here trying to coddle this young man, 6ix9ine, with a kid and a family. Let's not forget allegedly he used to put his hands on his ex-girl. Let's not forget that he made a lot of hits. Let's not forget about that. Everybody making it seem like he was so innocent. And oh my God, I would have did that too. Remember, he put out a $30,000 hit on TV on Chief Keef. How was he so innocent? Do y'all hear the things that he testified? He brokered the deal. He brokered a deal where he sold a bird. How was he so innocent? Remember, he admitted that he was most of the time he's with these dudes committing some of these crimes. How is he so innocent? Like, we're going to stop sitting here trying to make this man seem like he's brave. Now, we're not doing this because if this was a young black man, which was happened, nobody would, and the difference is, like I said, he stood up and took the weight for what he did, and it was what it was. But if this is a young black man in the same scenario, I can almost guarantee you he would not be getting the benefit of doubt and justification from people the way he is. Wouldn't nobody even really care? I'm talking about the same situation was to happen like this. The same exact thing. And you can tell because, like I said, and I'm gonna be honest, in the black community, snitching is frowned upon. Alright? So that lets you know right there that if it was a black man that went through this, a lot of people would not be hearing this. But then in the same breath, you got, in our same community, you have some people that's really justifying this stuff. And a lot of these people have platforms. A lot of these people got influence and stuff like that. And it's like, how are you justifying this? I'm not going with it. I'm sorry. This young man knew that he should not be doing this. He knew before he got this far that he shouldn't be doing this. And let's keep it a buck. The only reason why he even got shined is because of the people that backed him. Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it at 1,000. Nobody wasn't checking for 6ix9ine. The only reason why he got shined is because the people that was backing him. Every time he was able to troll and talk slick, the people that was backing him made him look pretty. Let's keep it a buck though. So while y'all sitting here, and so while a lot of people sitting here saying that it was his crew doing this, it was this doing that, which was part of his whole part of his whole look. His part of his whole rap gig, part of his whole rap little thing he had going on. That was his look right there. The fact that he can talk mess and go wherever he want to go because he had some backing from people, some real dudes that actually put the work in behind him. That's what got him that money. That's what got him the fame. So he can just come in and use dudes and use young black men and sit there and talk slick and be greasy, step back and let these dudes go to war, and then come out and step back and say, I don't want to do this no more because my life is in danger. Nah, we're not doing that. I want to make another video about this because, like I said, I see a trend that's going on and I'm not feeling it. I'm not going to sit here and act like he's a young boy. We're not doing that. He have a child himself, so he should have known better. He should have known I'm not going to be like this. So he knew what he was getting into. He knew that he wanted to take care of his family. He knew he wanted to get this money, but by any means. So that's why I feel the way I feel about him snitching. Because we're going to stop sitting there acting like, oh, well, I would have did this because they said, no. That man had a chance to step back out of this a while ago. Or even he had a chance not even to mess with it from the gate. So like I said, we're not going to sit here and make it seem like he was just forced into this, because he wasn't. But it's your boy Frankie Hardwork. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how you feel about this, because I'm hearing this and it's a trend going on and I don't like it. Because if 6ix9ine was black, he would not be getting this treatment. But it's your boy. Holla at me. I'm going to holla at y'all in the comments. Be easy.